Get ready for the most authentic Mexican experience in the capital region, including this. Sometimes you just get in the mood for Mexican food, and today I got a real treat for you. In the Schenectady area, we have a place called La Mexicana Mexican Grocery. It literally is the most authentic Mexican place that's around in this area. Most of the Mexican food around here is kind of middle of the road standard. This here is completely like authentic Mexican. And they have one dish in particular I like to order. It's called tlayuda. It's like a Mexican pizza. It's crazy. I'm taking everything to go. And I got one other shocking thing that we're going to try. But enough yapping. I got to get over there. I got to pick up my order. You guys watching this aren't even subscribed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Like this video and let's get the freaking food. Today, while I was waiting for them to make the order, I got a little carried away. I had to get a little bit of a Mexican soda. This is made with real cane sugar. This is tamarind flavor or tamarindo. This is like my favorite soda to get if I'm gonna have authentic Mexican. And then we did a little shopping in the grocery for some stuff to use today. You gotta go with the tapatio. They charge like $2 or $3 for these. So why not like take advantage of that kind of deal? And something I never seen before, this El Yucateco, you'll see this on the table, but never the black version. Usually there's like a red and a green. All chile habanero, so we gotta see. I gotta see what black hot sauce tastes like. That tamarind soda is so lightly like fragrant of tamarind. It doesn't just smack you in the face. Tamarind is one of those things that's like very overpowering if you have too much of it. And this soda is just like, it tastes like basically a simple syrup that's kind of tainted with a little bit of tamarind. That is good. I'm about to dig in this tlayuda. It's basically a Mexican pizza. There's two kinds of cheeses on it. There's queso oaxaca and queso cotija, which is the crumbly one. The oaxaca is the stringy one. But basically it's like a really thin, like crispy, crusty tortilla that's baked with a little bit of refried beans. Then it has the two cheeses, and then there's like a mound of chorizo in the middle of it. According to the menu, it says carne asada, but there's also like al pastor on here too. It just looks ridiculous. This is the one thing I love to order if I go there with other people, because it's just like total shock factor. This comes to the table, and it looks like it's a lot, but the tortilla is extremely thin. And people are just like, oh my God, what is that? Because everybody else is eating tacos and burritos and tamales and all that stuff, and then you see one of these and you're like, wow, that looks insane. First up, gotta get a piece with the carne asada on it. That's this here. That's just incredible. So the meat is like super tender, super like marinated in all different types of things. And those cheeses just like are creamy, and you get a little stringiness to it. It's almost like a mozzarella, but a little bit sharper in a lot of ways and saltier. That's freaking delicious. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of their hot sauce. So they make two kinds of hot sauces there. One I think is like a jalapeno cilantro puree. And you know, it's kind of on a little bit thick side. So we'll go in with a little of that. Oof. This is kind of on the spicy side. Awesome. Next, we'll try a little bit with the al pastor. Now this is a little bit, it doesn't seem as tender, so let's see. A little bit tougher, but very flavorful. Not like you can't bite through it. It's just not like tender like the carne asada. Now for this, I'm gonna go in with a little of their red hot sauce. We got a little avocado there to cool it down. You got the beans. These beans are absolutely amazing. I don't know what they do with them, but they're kind of light. Not usually refried beans end up being like really pasty, and these really aren't, except for like in the areas where it's like obviously baked to crisp up. Now this hot sauce is like more of like your standard hot sauce. Definitely a lot more mild than the one with the jalapeno and cilantro, but still delicious. It's got a little chunkiness to it. Lots of flavor come through. And this tlayuda is just, I mean, I probably won't finish this whole thing, but, and the best is you just like tear it apart and you use your hands. You can't be dainty about it. You just gotta go all in and just go for it. Now, I'm gonna do chorizo next. Their chorizo is amazing. Usually what I'll order is like 4 or 5 tacos, usually 2 chorizo, 1 tongue, and then I'll pick like either al pastor or carne asada. But I gotta try this black hot sauce. Never had any black hot sauce before, but actually let's taste the chorizo on its own. Smoky. It's like the most amazing Mexican chorizo. Like don't go to the supermarket to buy chorizo, go to this place. Or if you're not in the area, a place that's similar. I know, shut up and eat. Whoa, that's a lot. All right, black hot sauce. El Yucateco. Definitely super smoky. Interesting, because it just says habanero peppers. It's funny because the green one and the red one, the ingredients are just the same, but these definitely taste different to me. And the black one is a whole nother set of flavors. For the next bite, we'll go in with a little of the classic, the tapatio. This is like the standard table hot sauce. In fact, if you're lucky right now, you could probably find Doritos that are tapatio. I had them a few weeks ago, they're very good. Here it is, the classic. I'm gonna see how far I'm gonna get on this, and whatever I don't eat, I'm just gonna box it up, and this will be a nice snack later on. I will say $13 for that tlayuda. You could split that with a friend or an enemy. You can also get a couple other things there and try out like everything they make. You'll be full if you eat just half that thing. I wanted to save a little room for this next taco. I told you there's some shock factor to it, and this is actually my favorite taco. I mentioned that a few videos back when we went to Dos Hermanos Tacos, because they didn't have this on the menu. My favorite thing to order if I'm getting tacos is taco de lengua, which is tongue. Now, La Mexicana makes it just great, but it's definitely something that's slow cooked, and they actually crisp theirs up. So you get these little like meaty nuggets, and it basically tastes like pure beef. Now, the one thing about La Mexicana that's different than like Taco Bell, you don't get lettuce and cheese on a taco. They give you a little bit of radish, so there's a little bite of radish on the side. It basically ends up falling in the taco with the takeout container. A little bit of chopped raw onion and chopped cilantro. They also give you a little lime wedge with it. And for like, I think this is either $2 or $2.50. It's a very good deal. The other thing that's very different, you notice, you'd probably say this taco is really small, but it's actually double layer taco. So although it doesn't cover the same like surface area, you actually get like double taco. And that's like my favorite way to eat a taco. So here we go. Gotta squeeze a little lime. Go with the classic. I'm not gonna put any hot sauce on this right now, because I want to taste it in its purest form. That is just delicious. They really kill it in terms of how they do it. It isn't gross at all. Tongue can end up being like a spongy kind of meat. This is like crispy. Very good. I'm gonna actually use some of the jalapeno and cilantro cream on there, just because you gotta go spicy when you eat Mexican. Now the way I do it, I go in with both tortillas all the time. Some people like to pick up one tortilla and then use the other tortilla for whatever falls out. For that, I just use my fingers. And that is authentic Mexican. So what'd you guys think? How about this? Check out this video I made a few weeks ago about Dos Hermanos Tacos, the newest Mexican restaurant. I'll leave that right here. And then I'll leave all my dining reviews right here, and you can check all that out. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.